Huh? Yeah.
Doc's always listening.
I told you when I was going to be here, and I'm right on time, so.
No, you're not.
Whatever, tiny snake with the top hat. We're not listening.
Exactly. Go slither away. No, stay.
Also, the reason why it said scene was because I was on, my
It's fine.
thing was open.
Sure.
I don't want to know
It's
about
fine,
this
don't
thing,
worry
Doc.
about it.
I really don't.
Thing is wide open for all of us, but
Yeah,
none of
don't
us.
want-
I'll show you right now, bitch.
Nah,
I'll
that's
show you my dick.
Must we? Must we?
I mean, we've
it
seen
builds
everything else of
unity,
you,
doesn't
so
it?
I mean,
back in the old days, the Roman soldiers, they fucked each other to gain unity, so...
I think that's more the Spartans, but yeah, that also happened.
Yes. Spartans. Whoops.
Those are even more badass, so you know they have the right idea.
Well, I mean, you guys can get all up in there if you want to.
hey,
but-
I'm going to California next week, so I mean, I'm just saying, need to.
Don't worry, I got a great place in the gay quarter for you. You'll love it. Well,
Great.
relatively. If you can stand the most obnoxious social justice warriors possible, that'll make you want to blow your brains out.
Nah.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Pretty bad up there.
And now that all of that will be on YouTube forever, let's start the game.
Hey, YouTube, I hate you. How's it feel?
Yeah. Okay, so we'll just jump right back in after the 3 weeks time have passed. I'm gonna just go ahead and ask before we really kick off. Has anyone got any questions about the information that I provided in the time lapse?
Yes.
Go for it.
What? I don't know. I don't want to say it, but what does it mean to be a guard at the place? If that's clear.
Yep, 1 second, I'll message it to you.
Cool. Okay.
Find.
Is that heavy shit?
Huh?
I said after that sigh, it sounds like a heavy shit.
It was a nice shower, that's for sure.
You shit
Shit
in
in shower?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That's the best way to do it.
For some
honestly.
reason, I'm not surprised.
Wait, you don't. There's plenty of soap. Getting all soapy anyway.
I'm just gonna tune all of this out. I'm in my happy place.
You don't waffle stomp it down the drain.
Cue the fucking heavy metal music. Alright, I fixed all this stuff.
Coolio.
So is it like normal to have a ridiculously inflated armor class at this level?
In this game, yes.
Oh, okay, I'm just checking, because I'm like, what the fuck, game? How is that possible?
What's your AC?
23?
Mine's 12.
Oh my god, you're gonna die.
I died so
Mirror image, man.
What's
It's
buffing
so
your
helpful.
armor? Oh yeah, you're wearing modern armor, aren't you? That's one.
Yeah.
Anyone who's
Yeah,
wearing
I-
modern armor is gonna have a high AC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I mean,
you gave me the money, and I took my
Without
human
armor,
feet to give me
yeah.
heavy armor. So I was like, all right, cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, without like high AC, if you get shot, you die. So
Right, that's what I'm saying. I was looking at the weapon damage, and I'm like, oh my god, the build for armor class. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, the guns are dangerous.
bullshit. I've never been shot.
I'll change that tonight.
Oh, I meant in real life. So
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll still change that tonight.
Yeah. I've sent you a message, Madman.
Oh shit!
That made
Sorry.
more sense.
It's okay.
Does that
One
make
thing
more
though.
sense?
Yes, but you wrote 1 month in the handout, not 1 week.
It was 1 month, but you've had a 3-week time lapse.
That's very true too. Okay.
So, math.
Hang on, I'm not following. Okay, I have no more questions.
Okay, good. Anyone else have questions about their time lapses?
No, mine's pretty clear.
Doc?
Yes.
Seeger?
No.
No, sorry, no, I don't.
Okay. And nothing about the shared ones either.
I mean, other than who these nobles are that we're gonna burn.
Oh yeah, of course we're gonna burn their house and kill their children.
I mean, are you just gonna like walk up with a bunch of torches in your hand, and be like, "All right, nobles."
Like we are nobles, and I can stand there and say, "I am the law."
We demand higher payments for our mates.
Yeah, your ass is gonna die.
Failed one. Third one. Terminated.
Or
Give me, the two of you that are interested, give me an investigation check.
I mean, I'm not good at it, but I will. 11. I'm very average.
I'm not much better.
If Keegan were a part of the old group, he would go full on Punisher on these asses. But he doesn't really know Kier. He's never met Kier.
No, he hasn't.
So,
Yeah.
I don't think he feels very strongly about it.
A pig.
Unfortunate, but he would have gone Punisher. Just so you know.
That's
Yeah,
good
so
to know.
Fuck all from the investigation. I say we just start burning nobles in general.
Oh, just in general. Okay. What are we waiting on?
I'm giving you one of the names based on that investigation.
Oh! I'll add it to the kill list. Casey, we're gonna need a handout called kill list.
Don't worry about it. Just write it out.
Mental note. Got it.
What was Keegan making?
Keegan was making some easily sellable items, as well as a full plate for himself. He had a half plate. Now he has a full plate.
Shit, Lord Hessen, why is your son a dick?
I was
Alright.
waiting for that reaction.
Yeah.
Who is Hessen?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Thank you for that. 5? Paladin?
Yeah,
Hmm?
he's one of the five lords. He's the lord of the fifth tenant. Fights the threat of magic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is the fourth son. He won't care if one of them goes missing. It's fine. He has
Sure.
3 others
Sure.
or more.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Who
is
knows?
This is his youngest, his baby.
Yeah. He can make another one. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
That's how you humans roll.
Of course. That's why we have so many.
So, Zai's gone.
Yeah, I was just about to ask. Is Durnan really mad that there's now a dragon of light mark on the floor of his tavern thing?
Actually, Durnan thinks he might be able to start charging a lot more for that room.
Oh, okay. So now it's like a tourist thing. Okay,
Still
got it.
technically belongs to us, right?
Dude,
Oh, but I mean, if you're not using it, then I mean, he could always, take it back and.
Well, we don't
certainly
know. There might be some other people who want to use it.
Yeah, good point.
That we
whatever
might
are you
find.
saying, Doc?
I'm just saying, maybe there's like a person we're going to meet someday. Like
Weird.
I saw it in a fortune cookie.
Ah, okay, makes sense. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, Durnan is definitely very curious, but in a tavern that's made its reputation based on curiosities, you wouldn't say he's upset about it.
Okay.
Should we maybe start off with a recap, considering Shane has no idea what the fuck we're doing?
Well, you haven't met Shane yet. I'm
Right,
figuring
I
that
wouldn't know.
Yeah, he wouldn't know what you're doing.
Oh, okay. I
You're-
thought
you're-
like more out of character. Or is it better us not
Well,
telling?
he was here last
He was here for the end of last session.
end of last session. Yeah. So he knows where we left off. In
Okay.
the time skip.
Mhm.
So.
Well, I
mean-
assume we're all talking in the tavern or in one of our rooms.
Seeger, fix your mic, man.
Is it still?
Really gotta.
Yeah.
It's like 1 minute it's really far away, and then the other it's really close.
Making me have to adjust my fucking pillows. Okay. Is that better?
Yeah, we can barely hear you.
Now it's just
That's much better.
consistently far away.
At least it's consistent.
Yeah,
It had
exactly.
auto adjust. Is that better?
That's
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. Good.
All right.
all right. Yeah, so I assume that the three of you that are remaining are either. You tell me, are you in the tavern or are you in your room upstairs in the tavern?
I think
We're in our rooms because we're probably gonna be talking about the last 3 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're in one of the rooms. Probably
Alright.
Rokus.
Sure.
Yeah. Aiden will come in with a jug of wine and set it on the table with a couple of glasses. And
Keegan frowns and takes out a cask of ale.
Roaches is neutral and drinks water. He doesn't want to get in between
thought he
this
was-
race.
I thought he was going to
tension
mix the
thing.
ale and wine.
No.
I would have fucking stabbed you.
No. He, Roach read in this pamphlet about racial appreciation between different races. That it's a thing that apparently dwarves and elves have a rivalry going on. So he doesn't want to mess with that.
Well, the ignorant dwarves do.
Oh yes, of course. It also says to agree every time someone says something bad about the other race. Yes.
Anyway,
Yeah.
my investigations have gone well. I don't think I will be investigating the paladins any further. I think we're covered in that regard.
I'm glad to hear
I
it.
trust them. Let me make a deception check.
I was about to say, like, that sounds like bullshit, but alright.
My character sheet's lagging, sorry. I'll make it in a minute, but, it's easy to tell that he's probably not trusting the paladins.
Yeah, but
Considering who he
can
is.
tell. I can discern lies, so
Oh, you can?
yeah.
Oh, then yeah, it's a lie.
Wait, are you wearing your
Yeah,
thing
I
in the middle
finally have my armor back.
Oh, nice. Got
Yeah,
it. Right.
I missed it.
So you know that he's lying.
So now he's wearing it 24/7 to make up for lost time.
Yeah,
Yes.
stinks.
If I check magically, has it changed his armor? Go ahead and use detect magic.
Let me just double check what message me, Madman. What exactly did you decide on from the? Oh, yeah. Yes, it most certainly has.
In what way is it? are there specific enchantments
Well,
that are visible?
one thing that actually you notice physically is that there is a enlarged shoulder pauldron on one side, very much kind of in the gladiatorial pauldron style, that has been attached on top of the armor, that appears much newer and much shinier than the rest of the armor. And when you look at it magically, that also almost seems to... Pardon me. It's strange. It almost seems to deflect your royal vision.
Like there's a dark spot?
Yeah, it's not complete. It's not like you don't see anything, but if you've ever seen a river flowing downstream and the water hits a rock and you can just kind of see the waves diverting around it, that's the impression that you get with royal energy with this pauldron.
Okay.
It's like the flow of the royal tries to go around this thing rather than through it.
Neat. I won't say anything though.
We both know you're full of shit, and you're also full of shit. But we both are like, haha, this is delicious. What we're drinking. Yes, water. Well, my investigation also went very well. Even though I don't have any concrete leads, there's some talking about corruption within the Titan Guard ranks. That would give a cultist access to records and the comings and goings of people.
No, really? Corruption? In guardsmen?
I know.
No way.
I was as surprised as you were.
Bullshit.
How so honorable people
Bullshit.
do something like that?
You have a bullshit button?
Yeah, be ready to hit that one a lot.
I'm just pressing this shit. Like, oh, mine broke shit.
However, if these cultists were ever to indoctrinate or convert someone within their ranks, they could very well be the one we are searching for, feeding them information about travelers going south. I've forgotten, out of character. Is it south?
South.
Yeah, south. Yeah.
Yeah. The map kind of gives away that there's an ocean to the north.
There's also east, so...
This is true.
What's all the red X's?
Yeah, I wasn't at the map thing. I know that. It's now very, very obvious. So, what did you find out, Aiden?
There's an odd man selling religious texts just outside the city. Or a few times near the south gate, apologies. And it's probably related to Prometheus, as apparently it's a fire god.
In that case, how come he hasn't been arrested yet? Or at least questioned? This is not in the report that I've received.
You're paladin, my friend.
Yes, but we have jurisdiction.
That's just what they told you to get rid of you.
I know. Well, in that case, we need to detain this man and question him. If he knows anything about their whereabouts.
I think we should buy one of the books first.
Buy when we can confiscate it.
These religious texts you talked about. Do you know for sure that it has anything to do with the cult?
Not exactly, but
Then why would you?
god.
Why would you do that? I mean, that's ridiculous.
It's
It's
I know
called
plenty of
the-
people who have sold religious books, religious amulets. In fact, of made-up gods. It's very, very common among charlatans.
the merchants around town have spoken about something similar. A man selling old books and religious texts with an ancient fire god. Considering powerful demon might be god to some.
Quite
Mysterious, of
literally
course.
is.
Yes. What? No, that's different, right? Like you have gods or god.
Brocus,
Then you
need
have
to get out more.
demons. They didn't. Okay, they didn't cover this in basic training. I'll refer to you on this. But at the very least, we should check it out.
I suppose if you want to arrest him, but you can't arrest him for selling books.
But that depends on the books. We have a long list of blacklisted books. I have it here.
Oh, that heresy sense is tingling.
Is the book he's selling illegal?
Well, we don't know what book it is, so I suggest you go and smooth talk this fellow.
The
Try to
entire cult knows my face. Probably.
Don't worry. We got a mustache for you.
Yeah, exactly. Looks at Keegan instead. How about you talk to this man and try to figure out more about this fire god?
Yes,
And if it's actually-
I'll buy this fucking book. Yeah, fine.
Make him pitch it to you.
Meanwhile, I didn't find much at all.
Mm.
I mean, other than traders and merchants like to lie, but I already knew that. There was a young red-skinned devil boy who stole a ham from a butcher's.
I know this man, this boy.
There was 3 red-skinned people that held up a carriage going south.
That's more the realm of what we were looking for, yes.
And the red-skinned homeless man was found dead in the back alley in the market district. And then they told this obvious lie about a 30-foot-tall red-skinned fighter demon. Paladins.
Yeah, obvious lie.
Obvious lie. And who would tell lies but dishonest people about things that did not happen?
See Aiden looking away. Just
About
fuck this conversation.
all right. When you talk to this man, if you need help, say a code word. Have your comms on, and we'll go in and rescue you. And if he
I
turns
don't
into
have comms. What are you talking about?
Yes. Does no one here have a phone? Damn it! Alright, just pat your head if you want us to go in guns blazing. How about that?
You're going to be watching.
Yes, from a distance. Around the corner.
Alright.
I can be very sneaky.
Okay. So, as you all head out of the south gate, Shane, give me a perception.
Perception.
Roach and Aodin each give me a stealth.
No, I don't see him.
You
Although my
haven't
passive
seen
is 15.
Holy shit!
How
18
the
and
fuck?
20.
How the hell?
I told you he was very stealthy.
He got
Dude.
okay. Look, he said don't clean the armor, but they cleaned the joints of the armor.
Yeah,
so
like-
the armor's clean, but the gears work fine.
I'm
Told
not
you he's
squeaking.
very stealthy, man.
Yeah, he's not squeaking anymore. He's just doing this tiger roll in the bushes.
Aodin, you need to roll as
Yeah,
well, though.
sorry.
I think my
You're right.
passive is just 15, so
At disadvantage or
No. Roach is at disadvantage because of the armor.
because it's big fat
Oh,
fucking
right.
armor, man. It's got like gears and whistles and
He's
shit.
always at disadvantage. Okay, so, Shane, McGee is standing outside the town,
Mm-hmm.
mainly because he knows as long as he doesn't go into the gates, the guards don't really hassle him about what he's selling.
That's McGee.
And you're trying to flag down nearby random wagons or people walking the road, trying to sell them.
Cough medicine? I don't know about that, man.
Sorry, I'm
Snake oil.
I'm dying.
Essentially.
Here, but trying
That's
to
some
sell
dedication.
them copies of
We're all
these books
dying.
that you have.
Okay.
And as you're doing so, coming from town, you're mainly trying to catch people as they go into town.
Right, before they know what's up.
Yeah,
Looking for
so-
stupid marks.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're looking for people that are, country folk coming into town. But you turn and you look, and there is a very well-dressed elven man walking from the town towards you.
Does he look like he might be rich or noble?
Sorry, no, I'm the wrong person. No, sorry, you're looking at a
Oh.
very scruffy dwarf.
Oh, God. Ew. Does he look poor?
No.
No, he doesn't look poor, but he doesn't
Okay.
look refined either.
I just want money.
He has a tattoo of what appears to be a fully naked dwarven woman, mustache and all. on
Oh,
his-
beard
on
and
his-
everything.
Yeah.
Mega gross. Not interested.
Hey,
How do you look poor without a shirt on? Like,
Not well, I assume.
I don't have not a shirt on. I have a sleeveless shirt on.
oh, okay.
His body hair just weaves itself into a giant shirt covering his horrible
Yeah.
self.
God.
Yeah,
It's horrific to see.
it's made of eyelashes.
I'm just not gonna look at him then because he looks like a gruffy old wino drunken dwarf fool. So I'm just gonna continue my performance towards the other people, which is not very good. I'm not getting any hits today.
No, nobody's interested today.
Damn. Also, at this point, I'm dressed in my my alter ego as per my charlatan background, Colonel Flanders. And I'm pretending to be a father of this ridiculous cult that I know nothing about.
Yeah.
So I've got some like phony holy symbols and shit. You know, I don't even know if they're right.
like it's
Yeah.
a circle. Like, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is what you are seeing as you are walking up, Keegan. This guy is wearing what look like. Actually, give me a religion roll.
Me?
No, Keegan.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right. He might be like, wait a minute, this isn't even right.
That's from that, and that's from.
I got a
It's a
10.
random collection. What the fuck?
With a 10, something doesn't feel right. You can't exactly place what it is, but something doesn't feel right about the appearance and the stuff, and it just feels wrong as you're walking up to him.
I think Keegan has seen this many times before. He's been around the block. He knows these people. He knows
Yeah.
he knows these fucking charlatans trying to sell things they have no idea about.
You
Keegan
approach.
goes over to the priest.
My son, welcome to the private moment of your day. Here are the answers to all your problems. And I thrust a book in his face.
I put my hand over on, like, between the book and my face,
Right.
and I
don't-
grab it, and I say, "Look, where did you get these?"
Ah, they were given to me from on high, my son. Here, quickly, we are running out of stock. I only have a few more, and the true words of the Lord shall never touch you again. Act now.
All right, enough with the bullshit.
What exactly do you mean, my short and quite discerning fellow?
I mean, you have no fucking clue what these are.
Ah, shit. I kind of, I have no idea what you're talking about, my friend. As I lean in really close, like, Can we talk about this somewhere else? You're killing my gig.
Okay, never mind. I was going to go performance insight on that, but that right there is just never mind.
I mean, I failed. It was like an 11. My performance is crap today. He saw right through it. He's like, nah.
Yeah.
This means he
Tell you
needs to
what.
die.
You, father.
Of course. Colonel
You-
Flanders, my son.
Why don't you
Bless
just,
be to you of the wee folk. And I put my hand on his head and put my other hand in the sky. Bless this small creature, my lord.
No, okay. His head on his head. All right, never mind.
You do know the paladins are looking for your religion, friend.
I have no idea what you possibly could see, for I am the simple man of God.
I think way in the background we see a tree and just two like metal arms sticking out from each side, like with a gun.
As I was saying, I lean again. Oh yeah, whatever. Come on, let's get the fuck out of here. I fucking see some arms behind that tree, dude. I think you brought some crazy people with you.
Let's go.
Aiden,
And I bring
am
him over to probably where my stall was set up.
Aiden. I think we did this very well. He had no idea we were here.
Until you told me, I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, McGee is a coward. He's not gonna fucking. He's like, oh damn, they're onto me. I mean, this isn't his first time getting caught.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. It's part of it.
It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, so you two head over to, what was the name of Keegan's shop?
Diggy hole.
Yeah, right. I have no idea. I can't remember. Probably Stoneheart and Co.
Deep
Something
dank
like that,
cavern. Oh my god.
This is
No,
Roach following.
Now I definitely hear you.
Like in the bushes, you can see like
crushes a bush. You can't see me, citizen. Go back to bed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Birds fly off.
When you finally do get a glimpse at this guy, that is the oldest, most beat up, rusted paladin armor you have ever seen. You almost think that he can't really be a paladin. I mean, it looks like it used to be paladin armor, but there's no way it still is.
We in the biz call it an antique.
Once they start walking together, Aiden stops trying to hide. He'll just.
I think you're being followed by some sort of random hobo that killed a paladin and took his armor. Better watch out.
And there's an elf, a well-dressed elf, walking with the rusted armor.
And some sort of gay elf over there. Don't worry about that thing, though. They're all gay anyways. It's all right.
I agree. They are all gay.
Oh, we get along.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
that
nice.
gay elf and that hobo in paladin armor are my friends. And
Well, that's
we
most
want to
awkward.
talk to you. Of course, if you tell us the truth and you help us, there might be some gold in it for you.
Oh, gold. I immediately rip off my fake mustache and throw over my hood. My friend, my name is McGee. Nice to meet you. You mentioned gold.
I put out my hand. All of you people are the same. All right. Yes, gold.
You just happen to say my
There's a-
favorite thing, my son. Gold. What can
There
we
is a lead that we're
Lead?
looking for. Yes.
be? Eh?
Those books.
Oh, those books. Yeah. You know about that. I don't actually know what's in these things.
I figured. Where'd you find them?
Oh, some guy came up and was like, "Hey, you want these 20 books he found? Ask you to distribute them." So he was just gonna give them away, you know. So I figured, well, why not make a few bucks while we're doing it, huh?
Makes sense.
Let's see. What is it? I'm trying to remember his name. Let's see. red-skinned man, kind of strange looking, some sort of performer. I'm not sure if he was in a costume, and I didn't ask the question. Professional courtesy. Bought me a drink, bunch of books. These books explain the knowledge of some ancient fire god. I was barely paying attention until he said he was going to give them to me for free and that they might be valuable. So, I figured, yeah, why not?
Could I see one of them?
Yeah, sure. I mean, wait, are they looking for these books? Are these hot? Did that sack of shit give me hot merch? Typical, I swear. Of course, should have asked why. Oh, God. Yeah, here, take them. In fact, if they're being looked for, why don't we just kind of... Do you have a fireplace in this area?
I have a forge.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna need to. Here's this book. I'm gonna need to borrow that forge. I pick up my sack of books, learning that they're hot, and I start sneaking myself off to the forge, being like.
Just wait a second. We can figure out what to do with the books after we talk. My friends are just about to be here.
Go to the authorities. They typically just lock you up first, assuming that it's your book, Besides, every professional like myself has tried but it's not mine excuse before. They never listen.
Of course they don't. Thankfully for you, one of the authorities are on your side. And I'm hoping that Christopher has gotten here by that time.
This giant...
He's probably like 30 foot away.
Yeah, you are seeing this giant rusted armor 30 feet away from you, and the forge about 5 feet in the other direction.
Why are you walking so slow, Roach?
Dramatic entrance.
You're kicking up dust.
My friend, let me describe. You need a bit of work on your dramatic positioning.
I meant, hi, citizen.
As I was saying, these books happened to just simply fall into my lap, you see, and I was simply sitting here trying to, destroy them, of course. For I am a law-abiding citizen that would never want something evil cult to get out of hand. Now, excuse me while I continue my actions of disposing of such unfortunate memorabilia.
May we see one of them before you destroy this?
Yes, in fact, it's his book. He bought it, and it's on him now. Good luck.
I hold up one of the books to the elf.
Yeah. Unless they stop me, I'll throw that shit into the forge.
Yeah.
I say, you really want to, before he does it, you really want to throw books involved with a fighter god into a forge?
Oh. That is a good point. Perhaps I will simply allow these books. Shooting books. I see intelligence is not our gift. Anyhow, these books are now yours. Generally donated from some random red-skinned performer. Good luck, gentlemen. And I slide the books over to them.
Honestly, I'm not very good at knowing how to.
Yeah, I held the book up to you.
Religious material.
Okay, looking at the book, you do recognize it is bound in red leather, and embossed into the red leather, you do see the mark of Prometheus.
Wonderful. They're very open. But I'll just, I'll go ahead and flip open the book real quick.
Give me a...
Well, first, shit, is it magical?
No, it's not magical.
Okay, good. Yeah, then I open the book.
Okay. No, I was gonna say, give me a religion roll, just to see how you kind of read into it and take in what it's doing.
Okay. 20. Not a nat 20, just 20.
Okay. Being of the first age as you are,
Yes, he is.
and seeing kind of the way that this is structured and phrased, you kind of get a feeling that you recognize something similar to this. And it's quite worrying. You saw something similar to this once in the First Age. And in that instance, it was a book that was written by a mortal who was attempting to ascend to godhood by gathering the belief of followers who believed that he was already a god.
Okay.
Back. Oh my, you seem to know quite a bit about this. What are we talking about?
Cults.
Can people become gods? Is that a thing?
I don't think that's how it works, my friend. If that was the case, I would have done so long ago.
All right,
I give a nice smile.
I'm just checking. I'm still new to this magic stuff.
Oh, allow me. I do some cool card tricks with my
I know that kind of magic. Yes, very good, very good.
Well, I do like a false cut, a couple things where I throw the card out of the middle of the deck, stuff like that.
Kind of looks.
No, not what we're talking about, huh? All right, fine.
Aiden, why can't you do stuff like that?
I use shape water and form like. Oh shit! What could he eat?
A middle
I don't
finger.
know. A little yeah, a middle finger.
Perhaps his prudish elven nature prevents him from having what we common folk know as fun.
Damn.
Or maybe us prudish elves have a more refined version of comedy.
A common response for a man without a sense of humor.
Let's through the flip book. No, this one doesn't say anything about elven humor. Only tragedy and stuff like that.
My friend, who gave you that pamphlet there?
Oh, we got this at the academy. So we
I
got
see,
to learn
and-
more about elven races and stuff like that.
And you only have all of your knowledge from one source.
Well, of course.
I see. Anyways, good luck, sir.
Thank you. Nice guy.
Before you go, friend, could you possibly sketch the man's face? Are you
my
skilled
friend.
in artistry?
Dungeon Master, what would that be?
I think that's a proficiency thing, right? With the like artisan tools
Yeah,
or
it would be.
forgery.
I'm proficient in forgery kits, and I have a high sleight of hand, so I imagine I'm somewhat good at it.
I mean, just forge his face.
Actually, in this instance, I would allow you to use forgery. Yeah.
All right. So let me get the roll up. What ability modifier would you think? Intelligence, I guess, to try to like recall it from memory or something.
Actually, I'm gonna have you make 2 rolls. Make an intelligence and then make a dexterity.
Okay. All right. So
The
here.
first one is how well you remember it, and the second is how well you represent it.
All right. This is my memory, which is not bad. And then this is my dexterity check, which is extremely good.
Okay.
So what I remember, I write down very well, but
Yeah.
my memory's decent about it.
Aodin
The picture's
and
beautiful.
Roach.
Like shading,
Oh
everything.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's,
There's a pimple.
the artistry's great, but
Aodin and Roach.
Mm-hmm.
Each of you just give me a straight intelligence roll.
How about, strength roll?
Intelligence.
no.
Strength
you
of
can't.
my mind.
What are you gonna flex your
Wow!
muscles at?
Wow.
Well, it's still a trivial, so you could at least recognize that the sun is yellow. So there's something.
Hey, with the smart
Average. There's an average roll. It's average.
Good job. Dude, the wizard couldn't even do it, so why don't put this on the paladin? It's just
Roach. That looks really familiar, but you don't know why.
can't place it. How about you, Aiden? Oh, you're drooling. Hang on. Just.
Oh my, that can't be. Does he do that naturally?
I'll check the flip book. Hang on.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Sorry, I was lost in thought. What?
Yeah. I think I know this person, but I'm not entirely sure who it is.
Oh, you finished already. I didn't. Let me see there. And you said it's a man? I can identify that at least.
That's
Yeah, you can identify that
Man.
much at least. Yes.
Yeah, it's a you made the trivial DC. Congratulations.
Can I tell it's a tiefling? But they're horns, right?
Can you?
I don't know if
Maybe that's just his...
Not all tieflings have horns.
that's true. Actually, I don't know if I remember. Let me see what the DM gave me as far as his description. Red skin and an awkward performer. Let me see. Right, you encourage a red skin man who appears to have some kind of performer. That's all I know. He had red skin and he was some sort of strange performer. He offered me a good deal, so I took it. Unknowns to me that they were hot, of course. Didn't know the product was on the wanted list.
Yeah. The guy that you actually met was wearing a quite flamboyant hat, and actually, you did not notice any horns.
Because he had a giant top hat right where his horns would be.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
More like a fedora than a top hat.
Okay.
Have we met anyone?
I can't really place it. Sorry, citizen. What's your name?
Oh, well, let's just say McGee for now.
McGee. Kind of writes it down. Thank you very much, Citizen McGee.
Excuse me, sir. I was promised some form of gold recompensation for these good deed of destroying these books. I say.
Oh. I need to call dispatch. I don't know how much.
No.
Oh goodness, no, we're not doing
My
that.
deal was with the Master Dwarf over there. You can leave the Paladin Order to their own devices, shall we say?
Yeah, I'll give you the gold. Question before I do though. Is it possible that you could get in contact with this person again?
I'm sure I could, but why would I do that? Isn't he wanted from your unfortunately very nice and helpful circle of iron douchebag idiots that beat people up for no reason?
What?
Oh, nothing.
Oh,
Dog in my throat.
The helmet. Sorry.
Oh yes, I know.
Yeah.
I can imagine that'd be difficult. To idiots before.
You don't quite understand what we're trying to accomplish then. You see, we're looking for this man. We're looking for any leads on this cult so we can, well, destroy it.
Yeah.
If you can get us in contact with the man himself, that might be a very good lead.
Yes,
I see. And does this lead come with some lead of gold into it?
Oh, the
Yes,
reward,
you'll get
of
your
course, will be that the citizens of this great capital will be safe, and
Oh, fantastic.
merchants
Just
can
what I've
travel
always
on the
wanted.
road.
There's
Oh,
also a reward of gold.
Excellent. Now we're talking.
Oh.
And of course, the citizens deserve every benefit that comes.
Glad to
Fantastic.
hear it. Glad to hear it.
I look in the. Aiden looks in the bag. How many books are there?
I sold 9, I think, so there's 10 in the bag.
Okay, and then one outside. He picks up the bag and dumps it into his bag of holding, where the books just kind of.
Those are now your
Vanish.
property, so enjoy.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Unfortunately.
We've agreed. Everyone's heard. It's his now.
We-
Excellent.
He
Aiden
pulls
doesn't-
out a pouch of 5 gold.
Hang on,
A
I
little
need
pouch
to-
of 5 gold.
No. Those are a gift from me to you. This is just a verbal contract of transference of ownership.
Aiden, not to be a stifle of rules, but there's like this subsection rule here says that we are not supposed to
I'll be
carry
back real quick.
heretic material on our person.
It's not on my person, and it's in an interdimensional plane in the astral sea somewhere.
The book doesn't cover that part.
You guys really need to update.
Yeah.
Then clearly it's all okay, right?
Well, it's not against the rules. That's true.
Exactly. So therefore it's condoned, and you should be celebrating this man for his heroic effort.
Well done,
What?
Aiden. Yes. You are doing a good job.
I'm
do
glad
appreciate your
someone
effort
is
in
doing
this.
a good job here. And he looks at Keegan.
As Stock is not here, can't defend
Oh,
himself.
fuck, he's not here? Okay.
Yeah. I
Never
slapped
mind, man.
Keegan, and he
In that case,
stands
let's just
there
beat up on
motionless.
him.
Yeah.
Hey, dwarfs suck, and they can't forge
Steal his
shit.
forge.
Your hammers can't hit the broadside of a barn. I've seen children smith better than you.
Ooh.
Them's fighting words for a dwarf.
You can't even forge a nail.
Oh,
Oh
someone's
shit!
about to
You
get punched.
you went there.
Yeah,
You
now
went
now
there.
we're entering the
Alright,
gladiatorial arena.
Wow. That's just.
Just side note, well, wait, is Casey, are you still here?
You
Well,
can
yeah.
see me.
I can't. It's frozen.
Oh.
That's
Sorry.
your problem then.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, there we go. Now I can. Yeah, there we go. Sorry.
Are you sure it wasn't? I was just sitting still.
No, it was like unless you were phasing
Shit.
through
Active
half the
camouflage
universe,
engaged. Dungeon Master's
or
gone.
like, or you were being
Korg style.
Thanos snapped. But,
So
just,
you want me to find this red-skinned man? But I think it should be easy to do enough. Shouldn't be too difficult. I could just ask around town, rub some elbows, talk to the right people. Shouldn't be a problem. I hope.
Is there any way I can assist in this?
Oh, absolutely. I
Oh.
suggest you stay here and watch this area most hawkishly. You never know when these evil cultists might be
True.
lurking.
They
in every corner.
might return. You're right.
Exactly, and you need to be here to protect this forge and find people.
All right then.
Out of character, my character's like, nope, don't want the paladin around when I'm doing this shit.
hello, evil cultist man.
Hello, person I'm about to arrest. Oh god.
Use royal vision. Fuck. Oh wait, no, I have. Yeah, no, never mind. Are there any scrying orbs around us? Just checking.
Not that you see, no.
Okay. Sorry, just had to check. They're not scrying orbs, but you know what I mean. Scries.
I think they're called sensors or something. I don't whatever.
They're like little floating bowls.
Little 40 eyeballs is how I envision them, blinking at you awkwardly as they've been watching you do something horribly embarrassing. You're just like, oh, hey, random person spying on me. How you doing?
Yep.
Yeah, just to double check before they run off. The Keegan's store is kind of like near the south gate, right?
Near the gate, but outside of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure. I'll just keep track if I can see any like textbook vulnerable merchant caravan going south. Like if I were to see something like that.
Oh, that's a good question. How many days ago were you sold or given these?
Oh, quite some time. They've been a most difficult object to offset. Most people are not interested in some ridiculous book with a stupid sun symbol slapped on it. So I had to pep it up, saying it would give them everlasting life. Something worthy of note. Several of the nobles here seem to be quite obsessed with the idea of immortality. So I, played it up and told them that the secrets of everlasting youth are within the pages. Sadly, though, it's taken about a month to sell only this many. It's not been very good.
Does this book, have you read it?
Oh, of course not. Why would I read it?
Out of curiosity.
Oh no, I'm sure it's boring and dry. I had to make up a much better story. Anyways, I'm sure.
If I read it, my story was better anyhow.
Does that cult, the cult of Prometheus, ever do animal sacrifice?
Oh,
No, I'm asking the DM.
probably have to religion check that one. I imagine.
Yeah, that would be a religion check.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just gonna guess they're more into
22.
Human sacrifice, or
Maybe,
let's not be
yeah.
racist here. Humanoid sacrifice. Better.
Yeah.
Cool.
Live sacrifice humanoids more so than animals.
Okay.
I mean,
I was just wanting to check real quick.
Yeah.
I was just thinking maybe Cure was killed for ritualistic reasons, but probably not.
You mean the what's it called?
Lord
pig?
Highmuck. Yeah, the pig.
I think that was just like a
Yeah,
couple of
it was
a few boys, like having some fun, killing a pig.
psychopaths having some fun.
Yeah. Jesus, Doc, your nights out are a
Okay,
bit
so-
different from mine.
Is there a way? I suppose you'll contact us.
Oh no, I'll be back within maybe probably a day or two. I can't imagine this will take me long.
Oh, yes. Mackie, what is
No.
your com address? I'll write it down here and we can stay in contact.
Oh, com address. You see, I have so many, but many people try to get in touch and hold
Oh,
of me.
that's true.
and-
I should also get your citizen security number. I'm at it.
Yes, I am currently in the process of acquiring a new one, shall we say.
You lost your old one, I understand.
Oh, I'm most unfortunate. Yes, I was riding on bicycle.
It's a very long number. I can say I'm sympathetic to that.
Yes, I completely understand. Off the edge of a cliff, I was riding, next to it, looking at the view. I turn. Unfortunately, it slips out of my pocket, and down the cliff into the water it goes. Most unfortunate.
There's a little red button, like in the hood display with lies, and there's like
Do you actually have a lie detector?
I have a lie detector.
God damn it.
But
Okay,
it's more of
think-
like direct lies, though.
You're starting to think it might be broken because it just
Yeah,
seems to
like-
light up a lot
It's
when McGee.
all the time.
Like slaps.
Whenever
slaps the
someone talks.
helmet. Yeah. Like someone said good morning to me this morning. I'm like what?
That doesn't seem awkward. Why
Yeah.
would it is clearly morning. What's going on? Yeah.
Exactly, and they are wishing me a good one because they respect me as a paladin.
Yeah, right.
Right.
So, what is that? Some sort of strange beeping I hear? Sounds most annoying.
I'll dial that down.
Oh no. Well, whatever. You do you and your giant bucket of busted of rucks, bucket of whatever that thing is there. And perhaps you ever heard of something called oil?
Oh, I can tell you a bit about this armor. It will take a while, however. It was passed down to me.
Oh, unfortunately, I have a dinner date. Yes, of course.
Oh.
That's right.
Oh.
Most of. And with that, I run off to go try to find this guy.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna nip to the toilet as well if anyone wants to take 5 minutes.
All right.
Yeah, as well.